Motorcycle or scooter camping is to basically get away from the city. So what I like to do is do a dry run of what we are going to be doing when we're using the cooking equipment in a camping scenario. So here we have our pots and pans. I'll call this a set that I reviewed on the channel, and we did say we're gonna do a practice run. So here we go, and this is our dry run where we're actually doing it outdoors to see what was correct, what did we need more of, and also if everything works. So I have my water in my bottle, which I emptied out into the measuring cup, which I then put into an additional cup to get the right amount for my cup of tea we're making today. So you'll see in the kit you do get this burner, so the stove kit. This actually attaches to the canister. The canister has a little red cap on, so take that off, and we had our spoon there that we used to do that. We're going to screw the stove burner onto the gas canister, and actually it was quite good considering it was quite an easy bit of kit. So here we've got little teeth on there which you can flip out, which lets you easily rest the canister, your pot. It's basically just got water in it. So here you can see that it has got an ignition system on there built on. The first time you turn it on, we discovered you had to do it 2 or 3 times, but then the next time it just happened in one click. So that once you've used it once, it seems to be okay. So I turned the gas off there just to see why it took so many clicks, and let's do that again now. So I want to do it and see if I can get it with one click, because you might need to have a separate lighter as a backup if that click doesn't work. Open a bit of gas, and here, one click and it went. Obviously it was brand new, so maybe the first time needed a few more clicks. You can see the orange flame there. We put the water straight on top of it, and it seems to be the handles were quite good, to be honest, considering how much water was in there. We've got our little MI Bandit camping cup, and we let that boil. So this isn't real time boiling, but you're not in a rush anyway, so we're relaxing and let it do its thing. So basically let the water come to a boil, and just admire the scenery and relax as you would. And yeah, so this is part of our camping series, and this is the cooking element of it and the water or heating up water. We'll be doing additional things on there as well. Every now and again I was checking to see if it was boiling. I think every 45 seconds or so I was looking in there. They do say if you open the pot you lose the heat, so you know, but then again it doesn't really matter. First time boiling water, that's another check there. Second time. So like I say, with this camping scenario, make sure you take your kit out before you actually go camping to make sure it does work and you can use it, and everything's kind of there and it works as you want it to work. So this bit is the cooking element, like I say, and look at that, we're up to the boil. Again, I didn't do this in live time, so it's not actually this amount of time, but it was pretty close. I think probably 4 or 5 minutes and it was up to a boil, and we only opened the flame slightly. I didn't open it to the full extent, maybe 2 turns. So the water's boiled there. In my cup I already have a little plastic bag with the sugar and a tea bag, so we're just going to drop that in. And in this example, if you had multiple people, just times this by however many people you have, and just putting the boiling water into the cup there. And it was quite easy to pour out as well, so I found that that was a nice little touch. There wasn't like a divot in there or anything, but it was easy to do. So give it a little bit of a stir, let the tea bag do its thing. We had a bit of milk in one of these old drinks bottles just to allow us to drop that out. You can see we're not far from the road there. We've got the scooter parked up, and let's give this a little bit of a taste and see what it's like. Yeah, it was hot. It tasted like tea, perfectly fine. If you're ever out riding, you can use this as like a bit of a stopping point where you can make yourself a nice cup of tea. And overall I was quite happy with the kit. For a cheap kit, it's performed very well, and for light use it'll be perfect. So I'll see you on the next series where we'll be looking at camping shelters, and that'll be part of our motorcycle / scooter camping series.